My name is Don Heath. I'd like to take a moment and describe to you an application we designed here at Alternate to facilitate large grooming projects. This application actually assisted us with actually managing the grooming and distributing the work into the field, sharing it with the customer, and executing the application. So grooming, of course, being reducing the footprint of actual line equipment in a switching office, sometimes up to 50% to save power. This particular example is about 100,000 lines, 14 central offices. You can see the central offices listed here. We've run as many as 30, 40 in one application. Of course, we can have several applications running at once. The user's feature is actually quite powerful. An example of this would be assignment discrepancies are reported throughout the application. Using the customer assignment login, the operator then will open the application with a queue of discrepancies requiring resolutions. The line items are dealt with, replied to, resolving the information within the application. Let's move on to the actual deliverables of grooming and go to an LET tab here. This is for a line equipment transfer in this particular case. So actually moving a jumper on the MDF from one location to another. You can see here that we have done a search on this particular central office. I can sort it in a particular fashion that we like here. Go ahead and do that. I can filter it down with any range of information. I can look for various statuses of the information, as you can see down here. Here's an actual single line item, and you can see that we've marked this as complete, and we can actually add any information in here we want. You can see that we can actually mark here an active discrepancy. We can add various information on the completion of this particular line item that we like, and this is customizable pertaining to the customer requirements. In this particular application for this job, we also had left-in jumpers, or some people call them dips, for dedicated inside plant. You name it, we were going to remove these jumpers, follow the same procedures as we did before with actually inputting the information. And of course, the key in this application is a telephone number, so that's linking everything. We can take these 100,000 lines, narrow it down to a particular line that may show up as cross-referencing information. The reporting section is a particular section that a lot of our customers really like, because we can go from either a field level project management, or the customers in particular like to have operational managers, even executives, break down the reports into various sections. We can see here that I can actually break this down, look at the information that was produced on a particular day. We can actually make productivity charts this way. We can look at what's complete, what isn't, and what was complete the night before. So we usually try to get this accurate within about 24 hours, depending on the input of the information. I'll quickly go through some other menu items. Here we have the import section, where we can import large files to actually generate lists to distribute to our people in the field. Of course, getting the information into the database. We can customize this depending on the customer requirements. Update, we can update any lists, any information. We can have large scale discrepancy resolutions or changes in assignment, you name it. We can actually, of course, update the information in the application. Custom complete, we can complete large number of lines at once. This is a very powerful section, working lines. This is where we can actually take a dump from the switch and compare it to the information that we have in here to see if we've actually performed the completions. No, we can do a comparison to see what's been completed, what hasn't, and to make sure the data reflected in the application is accurate. Lastly, I have the invoicing screen here. This is a very good way to actually track our invoicing so that we can invoice the customer right out of the application so that they can go in and look at the information they're being invoiced for and see for themselves in great detail each line item. So you can see this application actually gives us great control over the project. What we can do, first of all, with a site visit is we can map the MDF we're going to work on. We can give horizontal and vertical assignments to the information, each line item, enabling us to locate equipment quickly. We could have several people working on the frame beside each other without actually crossing jumpers. We can just locate the work in particular areas on both sides of the frame. Works very well. Also for execution, obviously task delivery and control, production validation, discrepancy resolution. We can monitor and report. We have communications at all levels. Job closure and invoicing, invoicing control and accountability, and we have the final product delivery. Upon total completion of the project, we hand over a full record of the work we've done and the discrepancies we've resolved.